Apple iPads have been going through quite a few changes recently, but the biggest question is, will these iPads replace the Mac lineup? So recently, Apple has made quite a few updates that now allow you to use your iPad like a MacBook with the new bar at the bottom. Multitasking, typing with the keyboard is pretty similar to a MacBook, obviously with a different operating system, but many things you can do on a Mac, you can do on the iPad. So the question is, why would you get a MacBook when you can do most of these things on an iPad? Well, in my opinion, a MacBook is actually relatively different than an iPad, just from the software perspective. I mean, the hardware is relatively similar. It's just a monitor and a keyboard and a few ports, which the iPad and MacBook don't have very many of. But when it comes to the software, they both run a completely different operating system, and they're sort of meant to be used in different ways. iPads are sort of meant to be used on the go if you want to play some games, get some work done more efficiently, whereas the MacBooks are sort of meant to be used at home, but also on the go if you're using the laptop version, but at more powerful range, so they can do more powerful tasks like video editing at a higher professional level, and music production and typing and all that, which you're not supposed to do. Well, you could, but it doesn't work as well on the iPad. The thing is, MacBooks are very much more expensive than the iPads. I mean, you can get an iPad and a few accessories for the same price as the base model MacBook. But the thing is, it seems like Apple has been sort of disregarding the MacBooks, like the iPads are what you should buy, even though they make more money off of the MacBooks. To be honest, the reason I think this is because I believe that they know that the iPads are the future of computing, and maybe one day in the next couple of years, computers won't even be a thing, and you'll just need the monitor like Apple's doing. Like, you won't need a mouse to go around, you can just use your voice and Siri. And that's why Siri isn't as good on the MacBook as it is on the iPhone and the iPad, because maybe, just maybe, this is just I'm just guessing here, but maybe they're thinking very much long term that the iPads will be all you'll need for all your computing. Another hint of this is that next year, rumors are stating that the iPad could have an 8-core processor, which is insane for a iPad, which would definitely turn an iPad into a computer-level device. So will iPads replace laptops? We don't really know, but in my opinion, I think they will, but in a long time, like at least 10 years. It's the only time that makes sense, especially in the way that Apple is moving forward with their iPad lineup. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think iPads can take over the MacBook lineup and nobody will need a MacBook in the future, or an iMac, or anything with a Mac? Tell me down below. I'd like to hear your opinion. With that, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more tech videos just like the one you're watching today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.